Emma looked out the airplane window. The sun was setting, and the sky was full of soft colors: orange, pink, and gold. Her heart beat a little faster. She turned to her best friend Lisa and smiled. "We're really here," Emma said. Lisa laughed. "Yes, New York City, here we come." As they stepped off the plane at JFK Airport, the air felt cold and fresh. Everything was loud and busy. People were walking fast. Taxi drivers were calling out. Buses were moving. It was exciting and a little scary. But Emma felt ready. This was her dream. Emma and Lisa had been planning this trip for a long time. They saved money, made lists, and watched videos about New York. They wrote all their ideas in a notebook. They called it their city journal. On the first page, Emma wrote a goal: practice English every day. She wanted to speak better English. She wanted to feel more confident. She knew this trip could help. At the airport, Lisa pulled out her phone and opened the Notes app. "Let's write down everything we do," she said. "And let's say it out loud in English." Emma looked surprised. "Say it out loud?" "Yes," Lisa said. "It's called shadowing. You listen or read something in English and you repeat it. It helps with speaking and pronunciation." Emma nodded slowly. "Okay, let's try." They got into a yellow taxi and headed toward the city. Outside the window, tall buildings started to appear. Bright lights, big signs, people walking everywhere. "I see lights," Emma said quietly. "I see many people. I feel happy." Lisa smiled. "Good. Now say it again, but slower." Emma took a breath. "I see lights. I see many people. I feel happy." Lisa gave her a thumbs up. "That's it. You're doing great." Soon they arrived at Times Square. It was bigger and brighter than they imagined. Lights flashed from every building. Music played. Screens showed videos and ads. Tourists took pictures. Emma and Lisa stood still, amazed. Lisa took out her phone and recorded a short video. "Say something," she said to Emma. Emma laughed. "I'm scared." "Try it. Just say what you see." Emma looked around and spoke. "There are lights. There are many people. It is beautiful." She paused. "And I feel but excited." Lisa smiled. "Perfect." They walked slowly through the crowds, taking photos and watching street performers. After a while, they stopped at a small cafe near Central Park. The cafe was quiet and warm. It smelled like coffee and cinnamon. They ordered drinks and sat by the window. A man with a guitar sat near the door, playing soft music. After a while, he looked at them and smiled. "You girls visiting?" he asked. Lisa nodded. "Yes, it's our first time in New York." Emma smiled, but she didn't say anything. She felt nervous. The man said, "You don't have to be perfect. Just speak. That's how you learn." Emma took a breath and said, "Thank you." He nodded. "That's brave." Later that night, back at the hotel, Emma opened the city journal. She wrote, "Today I saw Times Square. I felt amazed. I spoke English out loud." Lisa looked over her shoulder. "Let's read them out loud together." They did, one sentence at a time. Then Lisa said, "Let's add one more. A sentence for tomorrow. A goal." Emma thought for a moment. Then she wrote, "Tomorrow, I want to speak to one new person." Lisa smiled. "That's a good goal." They closed the notebook and looked at each other. I'm proud of us, Emma said. Lisa nodded. Me too. That night, Emma fell asleep with a smile. She had spoken English out loud. She had tried something new, and most of all, she had begun a journey, not just through New York City, but through learning with courage and heart. This was only the beginning. The next day in New York started with sunshine and energy. From their hotel window, Emma and Lisa could see the busy city. Yellow taxis were moving fast. People were walking everywhere. The sound of the street filled the air. Are you ready for the Empire State Building? Lisa asked as she packed her bag. Emma nodded. Yes, let's take more pictures today, and let's practice more English. They smiled. Their shadowing challenge was still going. They were speaking out loud every day. It was not perfect, but they were trying. That was what mattered. After breakfast, they visited Central Park again. It was quieter in the morning. They walked slowly, watching the birds and the trees. Emma whispered to herself, "The air feels soft. The park is calm. I feel relaxed." Lisa clapped softly. Nice sentences. Very clear. They continued their adventure. By the afternoon, they reached the Empire State Building. They waited in line for the elevator. Emma looked at her phone. A new message had arrived. It was from her boyfriend. He wrote, "Kinda miss you. How's the trip?" Emma smiled. She began to type her reply. "Hey, babe. I miss you too. I can't wait to see you. Kisses." She pressed send. Then everything stopped. She stared at the screen. Her heart dropped. She had sent the message to the wrong chat. It didn't go to her boyfriend. It went to her family group chat. Emma's eyes grew wide. Her hands felt cold. Lisa noticed her face. "What's wrong?" Emma whispered. "I sent that message to my family." Lisa grabbed the phone and looked. Then she laughed. Loudly, so loudly that people turned around. "Oh no," Emma said. "This is terrible." Lisa kept laughing. "This is amazing. Your parents, your grandma, they all saw it?" Emma nodded. Her face turned red. "I want to disappear." Then the replies started. First, her mom. "Oh, sweetheart, I miss you too." Then her dad. "Who is Babe?" Emma covered her face. "No, no, no." Then Grandma wrote, "I love you too, my little angel." Lisa laughed even harder. She almost fell to the floor. Emma couldn't speak. She felt so embarrassed. More messages came. Uncle Mike. "Wait, was this message for us?" Aunt Laura. "Oh dear, this is so sweet." Lisa wiped tears from her eyes. "This is gold," she said. "Best moment of the trip." Emma wanted to fix it. She tried to think of something smart to say. She typed, "Wow, New York is amazing. So many things to see. We just arrived at the Empire State Building." She hit send. Lisa looked at her. "Nice try, but it's too late." Emma sighed. She looked at her phone. One more message came. This time from her dad. He wrote, "Stay safe, babe." Lisa laughed again. "Your dad is the best." Emma smiled a little. Then she laughed too. She couldn't help it. It was funny. It was real. And her family was just being kind. Later that night, they sat on the bed and opened the city journal. Lisa wrote 3 sentences about their day. Emma wrote hers, too. "I sent a message to the wrong people. I felt embarrassed, but I also felt loved." Then Emma added something new. She wrote a lesson at the bottom of the page. "It's okay to make mistakes." Sometimes they become memories. Sometimes they bring us closer to people. Lisa read it and nodded. That's beautiful. Emma smiled. It's true. That night, they practiced English by telling the story again, this time like a performance. Emma told it in short, simple sentences. Lisa added funny voices for the family replies. They laughed until their stomachs hurt. In the end, Emma felt stronger. She had made a mistake, yes, but she had also learned something important. She learned that people who love you will laugh with you, not at you. And most of all, she learned that mistakes are not the end. They are just part of the story. It was the last day of their trip to New York. Emma woke up early and looked out the hotel window. The sky was blue, and sunlight touched the tops of the tall buildings. The city was still full of movement and sound, but Emma felt calm. She turned to Lisa and said, "Today I want to speak with more confidence. I want to enjoy every moment." Lisa smiled. "Let's make this day special." They decided to visit a new place, Chelsea Market. It was busy and full of life. There were food stalls, little shops, music, and the smell of bread and coffee in the air. Emma and Lisa walked slowly, looking at everything and talking about what they saw. Then Emma saw a couple standing near a map. They looked confused. "I think they need help," Emma said. Lisa nodded. "Go ahead, talk to them." Emma felt a little nervous, but she remembered what she had written in her city journal. She had promised to try. She walked toward the couple and smiled. "Do you need help?" she asked in English. They looked relieved. "Yes, thank you," the woman said. "We're trying to find the High Line." Emma gave simple directions. She spoke slowly and clearly. The couple thanked her and walked away, smiling. Lisa walked up beside her. "You did it," she said. Emma felt proud. She had used her English in a real situation, and it worked. Her words had helped someone. Later that day, they walked along the High Line. It was peaceful, with plants and art along the path. The wind felt soft, and the view of the city was beautiful. Emma and Lisa didn't say much. They just enjoyed the walk. That evening, they sat in their hotel room one last time. Emma opened the city journal. She looked at the pages. So many memories, so many sentences. Each one showed how far she had come. Lisa said, "Let's try something new. Let's record a voice diary, 1 minute each. Just talk about your day." Emma looked unsure. Lisa said, "It will help you hear your English. It's like shadowing, but with your own voice." Emma took a deep breath. She opened the recorder app on her phone. Then she spoke. "Today, I helped 2 people with directions. I felt nervous, but I did it. I feel proud of myself. I think my English is better now. I want to keep practicing." She pressed stop and played it back. Her voice sounded different, but it was her. It was real. She smiled. Lisa clapped. "That's your voice! That's your growth!" Later, they went to a rooftop cafe. The sky was turning orange and purple. The city lights started to shine. Emma looked at her phone. She opened her family group chat. Then she did something brave. She recorded a voice message. "Hi, everyone. I want to say thank you. I know my message yesterday was funny, but your replies made me feel loved. This trip helped me grow. I'm speaking more. I'm not afraid now. I'll keep learning. I love you all." She pressed send. Lisa raised her glass. "To have courage. To make mistakes. To memories." Emma laughed. "To English. and to new beginnings. Back at the hotel, Emma wrote her final entry in the city journal. I spoke to strangers. I recorded my voice. I am proud of myself. At the bottom, she wrote a message for herself. You don't need to be perfect. You only need to keep trying. The next morning, they packed their bags. It was time to go home. But something had changed. Emma felt different, stronger, braver, more herself. She had made mistakes, yes, but she had also made memories. She had laughed, learned, and spoken with heart. And that, she knew, was the real success. Learning English wasn't just about grammar. It was about finding your voice and choosing to use it. Emma's trip to New York was more than just a vacation. It was a journey of growth, courage, and discovery. At the beginning, Emma felt shy. She was afraid to speak English out loud. She didn't want to make mistakes. But step by step, she started to change. She tried shadowing. She used simple sentences. She practiced with her friend Lisa. And slowly, her confidence grew. She learned how to describe the world around her. She talked to strangers. She even recorded her own voice. These small actions helped her become more confident. Even when she made a big mistake, sending a sweet message to her family instead of her boyfriend, she learned something powerful. She learned that mistakes are not the end. In fact, they are a part of learning. Her family didn't laugh at her. They laughed with her. They supported her. And through this moment, she felt more connected to them than ever before. At the end of the trip, Emma wasn't afraid anymore. She found her voice. She realized that learning a language is not just about studying grammar. It's about speaking. It's about trying. It's about expressing yourself, even if it's not perfect. So what can we learn from Emma's story? We learn that making mistakes is okay. We learn that speaking out loud is powerful. We learn that confidence comes with practice. And most importantly, we learn that connection is more important than perfection. You can use this lesson in your life too. Every day, try to speak a little English. Describe what you see. Say how you feel. Record your voice. Write in a notebook. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to begin. And now, congratulations. If you listened or read the whole story, you have already improved your English listening and understanding. That is a big step forward. You are learning. You are growing. Be proud of yourself. Here's a fun question to test your memory. What was the first place Emma and Lisa visited in New York? A. Central Park. B. Times Square. Comment your answer below with A or B and tell us why. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support gives us the energy to create more free and fun English stories for learners like you. Also, if you feel this content helped you, please consider donating to support our work. In the beginning, it's not easy to create quality content, but we do it with heart, for free, because we want to help you learn English in a real and human way. Thank you for being here. Keep learning, keep speaking, and never stop believing in your voice.